The man who built this temple is part of the reason that you had to study Shakespeare at school. And it's one thing near Hampton. You'll sometimes read news stories about people who build shrines to their obsessions. Maybe they collect Marmite jars or Gavin and Stacey paraphernalia. But what's occurring here is the story of a guy who was such a Shakespeare stan he opened a temple to the bard.
David Garrick was the leading actor of the 18th century. People just packed the theatres to see him. He created the modern theatre in a way, and at the heart of it, he put Shakespeare. We're surrounded here in Garrick's temple to Shakespeare. It's the only temple ever built to Shakespeare. Nobody really knew what Shakespeare, they had this idea of his face, but nobody knew what his body was like. So Garrick decided to model for Shakespeare. So it's Shakespeare's head on Garrick's body. Shakespeare may have created Garrick, but Garrick created Shakespeare as well. Latterly, of course, it fell into some disuse. It was boarded up. But in the late 20th century, a decision was taken to kind of revive the temple. And it's used now primarily as a museum. But it's also used as a place for community arts.
The musical instrument you've been seeing and hearing has its own interesting tale too.
Often I'm asked, was that a cello that you're playing? And I say, well, it's actually not a cello. There are more strings. There are frets on the fingerboard. So it's a bit like a bowed lute. And it's actually the viola da gamba. And actually, there's quite a lot of viol being played these days. But for about 100 years during the 19th century, the viol was not used at all.
The temple opens on Sunday afternoons, whilst its lovely gardens are open year-round.